And so it's the East with the tip. Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. We've got Doncic. Curry is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Wembanyama in at the 4 slot. Now Wembanyama. Following the three-point attempt by Cade Cunningham. It's Curry outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Watch the screen.
Brunson outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
The 3 for Doncic. And the West hit again from deep.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
Pass to Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Curry. Here's SGA. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Cunningham for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
And you see that one-motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Bounce pass Maxey. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Big-time hops on display there. What a throwdown by Brown.
To the middle. It's Solomon to Kumbo. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And so here are the West All-Stars. Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Back to you, Kev.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Jalen Brunson. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Maxey. Braun, he was checked in for the West. Edwards comes in for Luka Doncic. LeBron James on the wing, covered by Giannis. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Cunningham against Curry. Cunningham's shot is off. The West leading by 3. Right side, Edwards. Some nice passing here by the West. Edwards, a screen on Giannis. James gets the bucket.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Brown outside. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Giannis has got 6 points.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
It's Edwards on the wing. Outside for SGA. It's Curry outside. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Antetokounmpo inside. Working on James, and the dunk by Towns.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Offensive rebound. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. West All-Stars lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars.
First team foul.
James is out there with Durant. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 down low.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Edwards passes to Holmgren. James sets the screen for Durant. Yep, that one goes. KD's got the lead back up to 7 now for the West All-Stars.
Obviously, the defense has its eyes on Durant with the ball, so he cleverly uses the pick and roll to create some space.
And Brunson, here we go. Basket counts. Brunson's got 4 points this quarter.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Maxey's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And West also making a switch. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Holmgren. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Alan. Oh, man!
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Brunson downhill. Towns wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
LeBron passes to Edwards. Outside for KD. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. KD's got the lead up to 7 now for the West All-Stars.
Right back at you, Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with the 3 of his own. What a move, showing off the handles there.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Doncic outside. Inside. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside, Maxey. Mitchell wide open. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Boy, that's a winning basketball play right there. Hustle hard.
It's Edwards on the wing. Wembanyama, a screen on Maxey. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Cunningham, he's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Stephen Curry's checked in for Edwards. And the East with some changes. Giannis comes in for Johnson. And it's Mitchell in for Jalen Brunson. Durant with the steal. James sets the screen for Curry. East grabs the miss.
Yeah, and you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Maxey, no good. 1:56 left to play here in the half. Durant with the screen on Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Cunningham. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell to the rack.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
It's to Curry from outside the arc. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got 9.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Mitchell. Mitchell buries the three.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Oh, big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
Back to Giannis. Good ball movement here by the East. Pass to Maxey. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. And so here are the West All-Stars. Durant at the elbow. Mitchell with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. A crossover. Oh, Mitchell so good inside.
How do you guard that? I mean, Mitchell just towing with the defense.
Mitchell against KD. Shoots. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Loads it up for Giannis. Stolen by Durant.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here. Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Towns sets the pick for Giannis. A three-pointer, no good. Doesn't go for him. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the East. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. Back right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Jalen Brunson out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Brown. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Brunson, good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Brunson's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the East All-Stars. To the paint, deflects the pass. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Going all the way to the rim.
And Brown runs the floor like a locomotive, 225 pounds, and Rick's defense is in transition.
About that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
Cunningham kicks to Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. So another turnover for the East. Here's Cunningham. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Oh, and that's how you run the floor. Cunningham attacking the defense with confidence.
SGA kicks to Curry. Curry buries the 3-shot.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Cunningham for 3. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the West. Doncic passes to Jokic. Gilgeous Alexander against Maxey. That gives them the lead. SGA's got 8 points.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Cunningham outside. Brunson scanning the floor. Floats it up for Giannis. Jokic with the steal.
And great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Fade away. Yep, it counts. And now a 3-point West All-Star lead.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
SGA good.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
2 minutes.
Giannis a screen on Curry. Down low. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 5. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Lets it go. Some solid defense there from SGA. Wembanyama, a screen on Brown. That shot wide open. Curry's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the West All-Stars. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been a benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Towns, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Catching up on changes for the West. Chad Holmgren comes in for Jokic. And it's Edwards in for Gilgeous Alexander. Here's West now. A 2-point game. Now, here's Doncic. It's Edwards on the wing. To the inside. Holmgren. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the West leads by 4.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
And that one drops. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
James, no good. Giannis high post. Curry meets him. Mitchell kicks to Johnson. Here's Barnes. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Curry fires from way outside. Johnson with the rebound. Pass to Towns. Barnes outside for the tie. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis up strong with force.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Some impressive scoring, and we still have 1 quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the fourth? And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Murray, Booker out there with LeBron James. Then it's Avdia. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Murray against Maxey. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way.
And great hustle from Maxey in the open court, getting there on the fast break.
The West trails by 4. Now Booker. Over Cunningham. Booker's shot is good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
Murray outside. To the paint. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by Murray.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Mitchell passes to Towns. Over in the corner, Cunningham. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. And we've got a report from the sideline. Let's get the scoop on Jalen Brunson. How's he doing, Allie?
The head athletic trainer of the East All-Stars was able to update me on the situation. It's his shoulder that's the source of discomfort right now. Diagnosis at this point is that it's just a sprain. An injury like this removes any hope of a return tonight, and it's serious enough issue to make you miss more than a few games. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Young. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked. When you need a big bucket, Curry knows exactly how to come through. Clutch.
A three-pointer. Good.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
I'm not quite ready to go there yet, but it certainly sounds like the crowd is with you on that idea. Doncic, not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
1:31 left in the fourth. Curry outside. Launches from deep. And it misses.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
It seems like Brown always has something cooking, and he shows up big when they need him most.
So for the West, Jamal Murray comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Devin Booker in for Stephen Curry. Booker with it. Outguarded by Giannis. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Murray counted.
Cool as they come. Jamal Murray has the heart of a champion.
Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Oh, that is big time by a big-time player. Cunningham loves the moment.
Booker. Good.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Outside Brown from deep. Antetokounmpo saves him with the putback.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Not just the perimeter threat now. Maxey very adept at converting in close, too.
Takes the three, knocks down the three.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Cunningham against Murray.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
Second personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Stephen Curry. So the East All-Stars win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that about wraps it up. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.